Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Listening Lob channel. I am your host, Alex.
And I am Sarah. Welcome to the show. We are so happy to have you here with us today.
Yes, we are. We are the only English learning channel that promises not to be boring. In fact, learning English with us is easier than finding a parking spot in a city center.
That is true. Finding a parking spot is impossible, but learning English, that is actually fun if you do it the right way.
Exactly. So, Sarah, how are you doing today? You look very energetic.
I am feeling great, Alex. I had a really good weekend. I relaxed, I read a book, and I drank a lot of coffee. Maybe too much coffee. What about you? How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. I am a little bit tired because I went to the gym this morning. I'm trying to be healthy, but my muscles are hurting right now.
Oh, I know that feeling. Good for you, though. It is important to stay active. So, Alex, what is our plan for today's big episode?
Well, since our listeners want to improve their listening skills, we are going to have a long, natural conversation. We are going to talk about three main things today. First, our morning routines. Second, a funny story from my past. And third, our future travel plans.
That sounds perfect. It covers the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense. It's like a full grammar lesson, but disguised as a friendly chat.
Exactly. We are tricking them into learning grammar. Okay, let's start with the first topic, morning routines. Sarah, tell me about your typical morning.
Okay, well, usually I wake up at 7 a.m. I do not like waking up early, but I have to work. The first thing I do is drink a glass of water.
That is a very healthy habit. I always forget to drink water. I usually go straight for the coffee machine.
Coffee is essential. After I drink water, I make breakfast. I usually eat oatmeal with fruit. It is boring, but it gives me energy. What about you, Alex? What do you eat?
I am very lazy in the morning. I usually just eat a banana or some toast. I don't have time for a big breakfast because I hit the snooze button on my alarm clock too many times.
The snooze button is dangerous. Listeners, if you don't know, the snooze button is the button you press when you want to sleep for 5 more minutes.
Yes, and I press it 5 or 6 times. It's a bad habit. By the way, Sarah, notice how we are using the present simple tense right now. I wake up, I eat, I drink.
Yes, we use the present simple for habits and routines, things we do every day. But right now, in this exact moment, we are doing something else.
Right now we are talking. We are sitting in the studio. We are recording a podcast. This is the present continuous tense.
Exactly. So I eat breakfast every day is a habit, but I am eating breakfast now is an action happening in this moment.
Perfect explanation. I think our listeners got that. Shall we move to the next section? I have a story to tell you.
I love stories. Is this a funny story or a sad story?
It is a funny story now, but it was a scary story when it happened. It's about a cooking disaster.
Oh no, I know you are not the best cook, Alex. Please tell us what happened.
Okay, so this happened last Saturday. I decided to cook a romantic dinner for my girlfriend. I wanted to make spaghetti and tomato sauce from scratch.
From scratch means you made everything yourself, right? You didn't buy a jar of sauce from the store.
Correct. I wanted to be impressive. So I was chopping the onions and I was boiling the water for the pasta. Everything was going well. I was feeling confident.
I feel like something bad is coming.
You are right. While I was chopping the onions, my phone rang. It was my mother. So I answered the phone, I put the knife down, but I forgot about the pot on the stove.
Oh no, you got distracted.
Yes, I was talking to my mom about her cat for about 20 minutes. Suddenly, I smelled something burning.
The sauce?
The sauce. The water had evaporated and the tomato sauce was burning at the bottom of the pot. Smoke was coming out of the kitchen.
That is terrible. What did you do?
I panicked. I ran into the kitchen and I turned off the stove, but it was too late. The pan was black, the sauce was ruined, and the smell was awful.
So, what did you eat for dinner?
We ordered pizza.
Pizza is always the hero. But Alex, that's a great example of the past continuous tense. You said, while I was chopping onions, the phone rang.
Yes, the long action was chopping onions. It was happening in the background. Then the short action, the phone rang, interrupted it.
I was walking down the street when I saw a dog. I was sleeping when the alarm went off. It's a great structure for storytelling.
Exactly. If you want to tell stories in English, you need to master the past continuous and past simple. It makes your stories sound much more dramatic.
I agree. Okay, enough about burning food. Let's talk about something happier. Let's talk about the future.
Great idea. Do you have any travel plans coming up this year, Sarah?
I do. I am very excited. In July, I am going to visit Japan.
Japan. Wow, that is on my bucket list. Why did you choose Japan?
Well, I've always loved Japanese food, like sushi and ramen, and I really want to see the old temples in Kyoto. I think it will be a beautiful trip.
I'm sure it will be amazing. Are you going alone or with friends?
I'm going with my sister. We have already bought our tickets, so we are definitely going. What about you, Alex? Are you going anywhere?
I am not sure yet. I haven't booked anything. But I think I will probably go to Spain in the summer.
Spain is lovely. Why Spain?
I want to practice my Spanish, and I love the beach. But I haven't decided 100% yet. That's why I used the word will. I said I think I will go.
Ah, interesting. So because I have tickets and a plan, I said I am going to visit Japan. But because you were just guessing or dreaming, you said I will go.
Exactly. Going to is for plans, will is for predictions or quick decisions.
Listeners, that is a very important tip. If you want to sound natural, use going to when you talk about your organized holidays.
Sarah, imagine you are in Japan right now. What are you doing?
Oh, good question. Okay, let me imagine. I'm sitting in a small tea house, I'm drinking green tea, and I'm looking at a beautiful garden with red trees.
That sounds so peaceful. I'm jealous.
You should come with us. We can record an episode of the English Listening Lab from Tokyo.
That would be incredible. Live from Tokyo. We could interview people on the street.
We could try, but my Japanese is very bad. I only know how to say thank you and hello.
That is better than nothing. Communicating is about trying, right? Even if you make mistakes, people appreciate that you are trying to speak their language.
That is very true. It's the same for our listeners learning English. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just speak.
Speaking of words, I want to challenge you, Sarah, and I want to challenge our listeners too.
I like challenges. What do you have in mind?
I have 3 level up words. These are words that intermediate learners should know to sound more smart. I will say the easy word, and you have to guess the intermediate word.
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me.
Word number 1, rich. If someone has a lot of money, they are rich. What is a more fancy word for this?
Rich. I think wealthy?
Yes, wealthy. Elon Musk is a very wealthy man. Okay, number 2, funny. If a movie is funny, what is a stronger word?
Hilarious.
Correct, hilarious. It means very, very funny. If you laugh until your stomach hurts, it is hilarious.
I use that word a lot. Okay, give me the last one.
The last one is scared. If you are very scared, what do you say?
Terrified.
Spot on, terrified. I was terrified when I saw the spider.
I hate spiders. I'm definitely terrified of them.
Me too. 8 legs is too many legs.
Agreed. Okay, Alex, we have talked about routines, we told a funny story, we planned a trip, and we learned some vocabulary. This has been a very full episode.
It really has. Before we go, do we have any advice for our listeners who want to practice their listening this week?
Yes, I have one piece of advice. Don't just listen to this podcast once, listen to it 2 or 3 times.
Why 3 times?
The first time, listen for the general idea, understand the story. The second time, listen for the grammar, hear the was chopping and the going to. And the third time, try to shadow us.
Shadowing? What is that?
Shadowing is when you repeat exactly what we say at the same time we say it. It helps your pronunciation and your speed.
That is excellent advice. You can even try to copy our intonation. When Sarah gets excited, you should sound excited too.
And when Alex sounds sleepy in the morning, you should sound sleepy too.
Hey, I am fully awake now. The coffee is working.
I'm glad to hear it. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us in the English Listening Lab today. We hope you enjoyed this longer conversation.
Please leave a comment below and tell us, are you a morning person or a night owl? And where do you want to travel next?
We read every comment and we love hearing from you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next lesson.
Have a wonderful week, everyone. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep curious.
See you next time. Bye.